This is Hitachino Nest Japanese beer. Brewed ale made with red rice. Tikman natin. This is a Japanese beer na nabili ko sa Drink It Now Pare. Craft beer store na lagi kong pinagbibilihan ng mga Pinoy craft beers ko. They had this tasting event. I went there and then pinatikim nila sa amin yung mga iba-ibang flavors nitong Hitachino beer. It's an old Japanese beer brand na hindi masyadong popular dito sa Philippines kasi konti lang yung nag-i-import nitong brand na to dito sa atin. In that event, nandun din yung Monkey Eagle Brewing Company. Nagpatikim din sila ng mga variant nila ng craft beers. Pero ang pinunta ko talaga dun sa event na yun is this one nga, the Hitachino. Kasi natikman ko na many times ang Monkey Eagle. In fact, may mga episodes na ako reviewing Monkey Eagle Brewing Company. Specifically, their psychedelic blonde and their beer called General Luna. If you want to watch that video, click right here. But before you go there, panoorin nyo muna to.
It has an IBU of 40, so that's the bitter unit for it. So if you guys are big on bitter beers, then this might be something for you. So this is, you know, their take on your classic pale ale.
Pero bago natin buksan, basahin muna natin yung descriptions niya. It says here, Red Rice Ale, a beautiful pink-colored ale brewed with ancient red rice. What is ancient red rice? They call it Asamurasaki. This ale has moderate bitterness and pleasant acidity with a hint of fruits. Imported and distributed by Booze Online Incorporated. Brewed and bottled by Kiyuchi Brewery, Nakashi, Ibaraki, Japan. Now, marami na ako natikmang mga Japanese beer. Pero ngayon lang ako nakatikim ng Japanese craft beer. Fuck. I'm sorry, buti na lang di nabasag. What the hell am I doing? Shit, buti hindi nabasag yung baso ko. According to the label, it's red rice. Tingnan natin yung kulay. Nice. Okay. It's very reddish nga siya. It's still golden, pero it's way darker and way redder than the usual beers. And look at the head. Pangit na shot. I'm excited to taste this glass of red rice beer. The smell is very faint. Halos wala akong maamoy na distinct characteristics. Ang alcohol content niya is 7%. Mataas. Mataas ang alcohol content nito. Mas mataas pa sa Red Horse. Red Horse, red rice? I don't know. Is Red Horse made with red rice? Of course not. Anyway, tikman na natin. Let's go. That is refreshing. That's very refreshing. It's not bitter at all. I was expecting kasing pait siya or kasing hirap inumin ng Red Horse, but it's not. Hindi ko nararamdaman yung taas ng alcohol content. Usually, pagka mga matataas na alcohol content like Red Horse, 6.9 kasi ang Red Horse. Matalim sa lalamunan. Ramdam mo na agad yung guhit ng alcohol sa lalamunan. This one, it's not. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Nose? Citrusy?
Yes, very fresh peel, a little bit of
fresh
salt.
peel.
Banana peel.
Banana peel, huh?
Banana peel, but
Like a tea.
almost
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
orange tea.
Yeah, but also heavier on the bitter side as compared to the last one we tried out. How do you guys like it?
I cannot distinguish a distinct characteristic ng flavor. Usually kasi when I drink craft beers, lalo na yung mga Filipino craft beer, pag inom mo, mahihit ka agad ng very kakaibang flavor eh. This one, hindi ko ma-recognize kung ano yung mga flavors na nalalasahan ko. But I just know that it's different. Hindi siya bitter, hindi siya fruity. It's very pleasant to drink. It's almost like drinking light beer. That's why yata ako na guguluhan or nako-confuse with how to describe this beer right now. Because I know it's mataas ang alcohol content. I know it's red rice, but I'm not tasting the indications that it is a strong beer.
How about for you guys? What do you get out of it for the nose?
There's a been distinct but very front-facing fruitiness to it.
Fruitiness, yes. That's actually, it's heavier on the aroma side. So it really, I guess, introduces itself to you.
Nung tinikman ko to dun sa event, hindi ko siya masyado na-appreciate kasi we were tasting a lot of different varieties of beer, iba-ibang klase. And sunod-sunod siya, maliliit na shot lang, mga tagay-tagay lang. So each one medyo, it kind of blended na to the next shot, to the next classes. And ngayon ko lang siya nainom talaga ng dire-diretso ng madami.
So, again, thank you to everyone who came here. I guess the whole special thing about having these events is, we get to compare the flavors with each other. We get to talk about it. We get to know the new brand.
I kind of like it, but I cannot decide yet. I'm so sorry. Feeling ko it's a kind of beer na after I drink it, and then a few days later, hindi ko na maalala yung lasa. It's not very memorable. I guess, nasanay ako sa mga Pinoy craft beers na very flavorful, very distinct ang mga lasa. This one, hindi ko siya mahuli. Even the mouthfeel and the finish is very faint. It's very light. Kung gusto nyo matikman yung mga iba pang ginagawa ng Hitachino Nest Japanese craft beer, check out their website. I will leave a link down in the descriptions. Or if you wanna taste more Pinoy craft beers naman, go to the website of Drink It Now Pare. Drink It Now Pare is an online Pinoy craft beer store. Nagkikerry din sila ng mga ibang alcohol. Excuse me. And they also have a physical store in San Juan, Metro Manila. Nakalimutan ko na kung magkano bili ko dito. Actually, binili ko siya. It's 4-pack. 4 na iba-ibang flavors ang binili ko. I forgot how much. Anyway, kayo, anong favorite nyong Japanese beers? Kahit hindi craft beers. Sapporo, Asahi, Kirin, Ichiban. May mga alam pa ba kayong Japanese beers? Comment it down below. Let me know. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode, guys. Cheers!